Arizona's up on Edmonton 2-1 right now. Is Mick in Edmonton? Is Mick ready to go?
Yeah, I'm actually on.
What? You're on the Coyotes?
Yes, I am. I didn't. Wow. I bet it before the news of Utah. Oh, plus 1.5 too. Like, what's Edmonton got to play?
I think it's good news for them. I thought before it was a distraction. I think if you're on Arizona now, you know you're like, yeah, whatever. We're moving to Salt Lake. You tell your girlfriend, honey, we're moving to Salt Lake. It's all good. Like,
that's the best. You said it. It's like a move in the middle of the night. Let's go to Utah. It's like not even waiting till the end. Like, wow, that's crazy, man.
No, they're like the fact that they're telling them we're going to take you to Salt Lake on Wednesday night after the game. It's like they don't want to go back to Arizona. It's like they're going to owe money. I guarantee you, Cam. You're going to find out. Yeah, remember last year the Coyotes? Like, listen, you owe us $250,000. The arena said. You're like, you guys haven't paid like your bills, so I'm sure there's a lot coming here. Let's bring in Mick Aussie right now. One thing I'll say though, even though I have the Edmonton Oilers in a parlay. If Edmonton lose tonight, it puts the Canucks one step closer to winning the division that I have money on. So I'll take the good with the bad. How you doing, Mick?
Yeah, good, mate. And finally, Gary Bettman has worked out to get that team out of Phoenix, Arizona. How much money have they lost over the last 10 years? It must be insane. He's such an idiot, that guy. I can't stand him.
Mick's coming out hard. I got to be honest with you, though, too, Morency. Like, let's be honest, though. The people of Quebec City and other cities that have been waiting, arena waiting in Kansas City, and all of a sudden Utah gets a golden ticket. Like
Salt Lake just walks in.
Yeah, it's just seriously. Salt Lake just moseys on in. Quebec,
of all people, like I have the same thing.
Yeah, it's like what?
And they got Atlanta coming. I'm like, so what's the deal? You guys are never putting a team in Quebec? Like you're just like you're obsessed with not doing it. Like
it's so insulting. Even Kansas City would be second behind Quebec. They have the Sprint Center there. They built it.
You're right. There is a new buzz. There's a new buzz now about the NHL going all in on this expansion stuff because they can make money off it. And there's going to be 4 more coming. So Arizona's done. That's Salt Lake. And then we're going to have Kansas City, Houston, Atlanta, and Quebec City. Supposedly that's like the by 2030.
Okay. Oh God!
I wouldn't hold my breath in Quebec.
I agree. Still give it Atlanta a team before that for sure. I'll take Houston over Quebec. You give me odds. Like this guy
would put a team in the Gaza Strip before Quebec City. I think
you might be right.
Maybe that's too harsh. All right, that's too much. All right. So what you got? What's up, Mick? What do you got for us? Oh, by the way, I lost, Mick, the other night. Like this league,
what? Carlton?
Good job. The Melbourne Demons, my ass. Yeah, they got throttled. They got killed. They were 13-point favorites. They got killed.
Well, first of all, Quebec City's stupid building a stadium before they have the license, so that's silly. But yes, the Melbourne Demons got beaten by the Lions. I thought that was a chance, but last night's game was totally unpredictable as the Bombers destroyed the Dogs when everyone thought the Dogs were going to win. But last week the favourites went 9-0. So I'm 29-9 money line this year. So generally it's been a very good start, mate.
All right, good stuff. Okay, we're coming up against it here. We'll get Mick's. We'll set Lou up. We'll get Mick's. We got a screen ready for Mick's best bets.
Nice.
For the AFL this week. What do you got for us, Mick? Some 1-39 special winning margin bets. We'll hit this on the other side. Yeah. It's a home run fest right now at Chavez Ravine. It's 3-2. There's already been 5 runs scored in this game. Remember we talked about this last night and the total being light. Remember last time Yamamoto pitched in Korea against San Diego? It was crazy high scoring as well. And here we go. It's 3-2 already in the 5th inning. Ohtani is homered, and now Max Muncy is homered. Kim has also homered for San Diego. Okay, we got Lou on the on-deck circle. Let's get to Mick Aussie's best bets. Let's get him up on the screen. Mick, what do you got for us? What should we be betting on this weekend? You've been killing it. You went on a 9-0 run. What's your overall record on the year in the AFL right now? 29-9?
Yeah, that was before this week, but the Dogs are barking. So 29-9 and 23-15 on the spread, and the spread is tough. But the Dogs are barking this round, first two games, so we've got to be a bit careful. But I do like quite a few teams on the plus this week, and especially your Eagles, mate. Look, I got the Burnaby Eagles jersey on. They might even get their first win. Richmond Tigers have got injuries. Take the Eagles on the plus, and I actually picked them to win as well. Over there in Perth, they've been gearing up for this game. So, Gabe, your team might get the first win compared to my team and Cam's team.
I love it. What was that money line parlay? Geelong Cats?
A multi.
Carlton and, multi and Gold Coast. Wow, you're really easy. Mix all in. Here we go.
Cats, Blues, and Suns. Pays plus 159. The Giants should win as well. That's the 4-team multi. It pays plus 205. But really interesting games. And like I said, a few teams on the plus. The Fremantle Dockers there at plus 20.5. They're playing Port Adelaide Power in Adelaide. They've stayed there all week. They should have won last week, but they got ripped off by the umpires terribly against Carlton. It was an absolute disgrace. Finlayson's out for Port Power. He got suspended 3 games for a homophobic slur. So they're coming down tough on players. But the coach didn't get any. So double standards there by the AFL, unfortunately.
And I see you got the West Coast Eagles on the board there, Mick?
Yes, mate. Like I said, Richmond Tigers have got injuries. They lost another good player this morning, and that changed my pick. I'm actually going money line. They were up half-time against Sydney Swans, who are a very good team. So the Eagles, they're young kids. They've got a couple of players back. Dusty Martin's still there for Richmond and Shea Bolton for Richmond. If he gets loose, then the Tigers might win. I like the Eagles on the plus and take a bit of a roughie to put them on the money line as well.
Dusty
All right, we'll take a bit of a roughie. Good stuff, Mick.
A roughie with Dusty. I mean, well, they got great names in that league. That's the best of roughie.
Oh, they got the greatest names. Eddie Betts.
Oh, Eddie Betts. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it's the best name in sports. Eddie Betts.
Old Eddie, though, his kids are getting harassed by idiots that do this racial stuff. So people need to smarten up. It's not good, mate, you know?
Sounds like you have a lot of problems in Australia, Mick. All right.
Yeah.
Mick's like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Love you, Mick. Thanks. We'll see you next week. We're jam-packed tonight. Thanks for the time. NHL playoffs next week, too.
Be careful betting,
Yeah,
mate.
there we
The
go.
dogs are barking.
Yeah,
Thanks. Yeah, they are barking tonight, even Major League Baseball.
Big time.
They are barking. Yeah, the man that loves to bet on underdogs is the man that steps up and in right now.
Yep.
Lou from Gamblu.com. Good to see you, Lou. How you doing tonight?
Doing great, guys. Tough act to follow, Mr. Mick Aussie, but I'll do my best here this evening.
Do you need a translator? Do you understand him? You're a fan of his, too. Like, you never should have told him that. Lou told Mick a couple of minutes ago that he was a fan of his. Now you told him that. Like, he's going to send you, 80 tweets a day. He's going to tell everyone he's your best friend. Like, now you're in. Mick, anyone that loves Mick, you're now like, he loves you. He's going to be like, oh, Lou's a great guy.
Oh, perfect. I love it. I want to touch all 4 corners of the globe.
Yeah, exactly. So, thanks for joining us, Lou. So UFC 300.